Scion is for kids. It's not a wave sail, it's not a high wind sail, it's a basic windsurfing sail for kids. It's a great step off of a trainer sail into a full batten sail, able to handle a little bit more wind, get out in some more challenging conditions. The key component of the Scion design is the geometry. The boom cutouts are lower, the clews are lower, the configuration of all the parts are set for people that are this tall. It's custom made for kids, I would say, from 5 to 10, 11, 12 years old. Of course, depends on the kid, but this is the sail that you want to move through on your way up to the adult geometries. Scion works very well from the uphaul stages through planing and in the straps. It's a good multi-purpose sail to get you through each of those stages. The build of the Scion really focuses on durability, actually, because as kids are learning to windsurf, they fall on their sail, their harness hook if they're wearing a harness, their elbows, they drag the stuff up and down the beach, and the board's bonking into the sail and this and that. So we put a lot of focus on creating a lot of durability in the bottom area of the sail, and then keeping the construction quite light up high in the sail. So the durability is low, the lightness is high, makes the sail easy to uphaul, easy to water start, easy to maneuver. So monofilm window with X-ply and scrim perimeter, durable sleeve, stretch control, lightweight clue, durable battens. One thing that I did compared to previous years is I was always trying to fit the kids' trainer sails on existing masts or mast lengths and trying to make it all okay. And this year I decided that I was going to make the perfect sail and then find a mast for it, which we did. We have a really nice epoxy trainer mast, and then in the larger sizes you can use our 90% 310 mast as an excellent choice. Guru is our 4-batten PVC window wave sail. The PVC really gives a soft, flexible feeling to the sail. It's a great sail to ride when the wind is strong, and it's all about power management. Very comfortable sail for everything from mast-high surf to just super strong flat water, from gorge conditions, pozo, anything like that. You want a sail that's a little forgiving on your body, but still very powerful, very controllable, and very maneuverable. The Guru is great for that. Within the Guru construction, there's no monofilm, so the Guru is actually the most durable sail in the whole lineup in that it does not have any monofilm. One thing about the PVC is that it's very durable, and you can keep it clean forever. If it gets kind of grimy, you can just wash it, dry it well, and it'll always come crystal clear. Even if the sail is left wet in the bag and the PVC takes a little bit of a hazy look on it, you just put it in the sun with good air circulation and it'll come crystal clear again. The key feel characteristic of the Guru sail is that little bit of softness and forgiveness. And it really can mean a lot to someone who's sailing in challenging conditions, overpowered. Maybe they don't get to sail all the time, so they're not fully fit and in sailing shape, and they want a sail that's going to help them along a little bit. It's like having a mountain bike with a nice suspension, you know, it eases you through the ride and is comfortable and easy to manage. The Guru really feels comfortable in the hands because of that flexibility. A couple years ago we went from 5 to 4 batten. With the carbon stretch arrays that we're using on the sails, we're getting a lot of stability from that carbon, so we can get all the stability we need with just 4 battens. The sail's nice and light. and just so easy to manage. One of the main differences on Guru from 2015 to 2016 is I shortened the left lengths on the sails to give even more of that flexible feeling, and it also makes the sail more convenient for mast selection. The 5.3 goes on 400 mast, for example, and for 4.5 you use 370. So you're downsizing the mast. It makes the rig a little bit lighter and generally a little more convenient for people if they don't want to carry a 430 mast. Fringe is our offering in the 3-batten category for wave sail. This is the second year for the model Fringe. It's been a very popular model for us, and we've learned a lot with all the feedback from our riders. The ideal rider for Fringe is someone who's looking for maximum maneuverability in a very lightweight, easy handling sail for a range of conditions, not only just wave sailing conditions, but also higher wind chop or lighter wind conditions where you're just trying to get going as well. The advantage of using a sail with 3 battens is the overall build of the sail is lighter. We ride the sails a bit fuller also. So because of the lightness and because of the fuller profile, you can really tend to downsize this sail. If you use the sail on a higher volume board, you can really maximize all those benefits of smaller size, more power, and easy handling. Fringe pairs very well with multi-fin boards, as we've learned from our development last year and this year. It's not the sail for blazing around on a single fin board, but as soon as you move into 2-fin or 3-fin or 4-fin, that's when the sail really excels. Levi loves the sail with his thruster. Keith is bouncing between thruster and quad, and I love the sail on my quad fin boards. It really pairs well with those multi-fin boards, and again, and I've said this before, you really want to maximize the volume of the board that you're riding when you're using Fringe sail to get the best of the sail. Luckily, the boards have just improved and improved and improved over these last years on the higher volumes. The build of the Fringe is really focused around super lightweight and maximum durability. So we have our super strong scrim material all through the perimeter, very strong, durable, flexible Dacron luff panel, single ring clew, which is very lightweight as well, and a modified carbon stretch control array, which really brings a lot of stability into the sail without having to add battens. One of the other great things about the Fringe construction is the size of the window. It's huge. You can really see easily through the sail when you're riding. You can see your lip line. You can see you have all the information you need to choose your line without having to guess. Fringe for 2016 has changed just a bit compared to 2015. We've had a lot of positive feedback about the sail, and the core concept of the design hasn't changed. What I wanted to do was improve the high wind control for this sail. We find that the sail handles better in high wind and also pivots a little better through the turns, which was an unexpected improvement. If you rode last year's sail and this year's sail, they would feel very familiar, both of them, but if you get in situations with the 2016 sail, stronger wind, tighter turns, you'll be a little more comfortable with this sail. Boom lengths, luff lengths are very similar to last year. Comparing Fringe to a sail like Bonsai, 3-batten to 4-batten, the 4-batten sail tends to hold a line a little longer. You can break that line and pivot the turn, but with Fringe, it's a little more inherent in the design is that it's quicker to change direction. And that's one of the core benefits of the 3-batten sail. Bonsai 4-batten is our dedicated World Cup style wave sail. A lot of power, a lot of control, a lot of stability, at the same time having a neutral feeling and easy handling. Bonsai is a very universal sail. In our wave lineup, it's probably the most universal sail for different conditions. You can use Bonsai with quad fin, 3-fin, 2-fin, or if you want to rig the sail full and load up and put it on a single fin and go fast, you can do that as well. It's very versatile. Bonsai is really the best combination of power and stability that we have in a wave sail. Compared to the Fringe or the Guru, they have a little softer power delivery. The Bonsai is boom, it's on, it's very direct. And if you're trying to get the biggest jump or the most speed-loaded, precise turns, the Bonsai is fantastic for that. With the changes we've made for 2016, that power delivery comes to you in a much more civilized way. The clutch is softer, the high-end control is easier to lock down, and because of that, you can really focus on your riding rather than managing your sail. What it boils down to for me and developing the sail with Brauzinho is we wanted the sail to feel a little more flexible, a little more gentle on that power delivery, still all the power you need as soon as you need it, but just a little softer, just to give you a better chance to get ahead of the move or anticipate your line or your next jump or whatever you're going to do. We were able to accomplish these improvements through outline changes in the sail. The sails are shorter. The shorter sail gives the sail a little more roach, a little more head outline, which softens the feel a bit. Also through materials changes. Along the luff panel of the sail, I've introduced more Dacron into the luff panel to give a little more give and stretch. We really still maintained a short boom length on these sail. The Bonsai, for being the power sail, it's interesting. It has the shortest booms of all the sails in the wave sail lineup. So we're getting that power through profile and not through boom length. So you can have this full profile and still maneuver easily with it. The general build of the Bonsai sail is full durability, as always with all the sails. 4 battens, of course. Big monofilm window, 7 mil, which is on the thick side for a monofilm window, but it gives us a lot of durability. The Bonsai features the poly-clue system, 2-clue, so you can maximize power or maximize flexibility and handling, depending on which ring you choose. If you want maximum power in the sail, on any of the sails that feature the poly-clue system, you attach to the upper ring, which is attached to the upper carbon in the stretch control system. This creates a higher triangle of power, a more direct delivery of power, a slightly longer boom length. If you're overpowered, and you want to soften the sail, you shorten your boom a bit, connect to the lower ring, your lower leech gets softer, you connect to the second stretch control carbon in the sail, lower triangle of power, shorter boom, and a more flexible feel. The clue height is not directly related to the height of the sailor. Sometimes a shorter sailor likes a higher boom. Sometimes the tallest guy out there likes that low clue feeling, that flexible feeling. So you really have 2 very distinct choices there, and it has a big impact on the way the sail feels. Everyone should at least try that. There's actually a third option, which is if you don't have the quick loop option on your boom, unthread that and you thread through both. Then you have a boom height that's somewhere in the middle, and you've softened the leech a little and you've engaged the upper tendon a little, so it's something in the middle. Brauzinho really wants a sail that's going to deliver an explosive power through air tricks or through wave riding. In particular in the air, you have 4 battens. It brings a certain type of stability in the sail. It's more wing-like. So he can fly the sail, it sort of flies itself, and then move through his rotation or rotations, sometimes both in one direction, sometimes one and then the other. So to be able to have the control for those types of jumps, he needs a sail that's powerful but also really wing-like and able to fly itself. It doesn't require a lot of input from you, just on or off. Brauzinho is looking for the same things that a lot of other riders are looking for, power, speed, and control. You take a guy his size with his experience and the demands he's putting on the sail, And then just to triangulate it a little bit, Bant Roediger is also using bonsai and prefers that sail. He's very surf oriented, very neutral rider, but he likes the sail because it's so stable and quiet in his hands. It's just a full on balls to the wall power wave sail. The general description of Bounce is very specific. It is a dedicated freestyle sail. Working with the guys on the team, I've actually got a lot of knowledge available to me on the freestyle side of things, with Brauzinho being freestyle world champion a few years back. Jay Lee, our guy in the shop here, is a dedicated freestyler and super good. Also working with Yarden Meyer, he gave a lot of great input on this sail. And the idea with freestyle is we're trying to create lift, controllable lift, predictable lift. We want a sail that really gets you going quickly, loads up high. The wave sails, we tend to want that power low and forward. On the freestyle sail, we want it high, back, and forward. So the sail really is a lift generating machine to really get these thick, high volume freestyle boards and riders going quickly through maneuvers, through transitions, through rotations. We definitely focused on weight on the Bounce. Single ring clue, lightweight monofilm window. Everywhere we could shave a gram, we did. Still, the sail has to be durable. There's no compromise in durability in the sail. Yes, the window is a little thinner for that lightweight pop, but that's what the freestyle sails are all about. The sail is actually very, very durable, but incredibly light in the hands. So it gives you this quick, elastic power that you can manage easily because of the weight. And the Bounce, compared to the wave sails, what we look for in the outline is we want a little higher clue, so you're a little more upright. The sail is more, there's more head roach higher in that sail, so you've got this higher column of power that also pivots and maneuvers very quickly. So we're really matching the high back forward draft to the outline, which is high in back and forward at the same time. They're really unified. So you get this really easy handling, direct power, quick rotating sail.
Nexus is our 5-batten freeride sail.
At 5 battens, it's still lightweight construction. It's got a fuller cut foot for more speed, but still able to pull some really tight turns, duck jibes, jumps. Nexus is an excellent choice for someone who rides a single fin board, but sails in conditions that could occasionally get some chops, some rolling, swell, and even a little bit of surf, but their mentality is more on the speed side of things. So it really pairs well with single fin, as I said, and faster rockers, quick outlines, and power. The sail really likes to lock and load and go fast, and then break off into a hard jibe or a hard turn. It's really nice in the air with the 5 battens. The sail is very stable. Jumps well, floats easily. Like all the other sails, the Nexus is really built to last. I really want any sail in the lineup to last for years if it's properly taken care of. Really strong perimeter panels, a combination of scrim, strong 5mm X-ply, Dacron, strong sleeve material, and a good sturdy monofilm window. The Nexus also, like all the other sails, features the carbon stretch control system, titanium O-ring clue, full reinforcements, patching, all of this. For 2016, the Nexus actually changed quite a lot. In 2015, the Nexus encompassed a size range from 4.9 up to 9.0. This year, I've shrunk that range down and made every size 5 battens. Last year it was 6 and 7 battens. This year it's 5 throughout the whole range. So it's a very dedicated free wave sail. The sail works well on RDM masts, and in the luff lengths requiring 430 and larger masts, it's also compatible with SDM. Mark 2016 is an evolution of the Nexus from 2015. We've taken that free race category, expanded it, and completely overhauled it to go from 7 to 6 battens and be dedicated free race throughout the whole size range. So now we have a free race sail, a dedicated free race sail from a relatively small to a large size. All 6 batten. It's interesting because developing the 3 batten sail and working with the carbon stretch control system, I found that I could generally drop a batten off all the sails because of the stability the carbon was bringing to us. So it's really a cool thing to have a 6 batten free race sail that feels as locked and stable as a 7 or an 8 batten sail because of the combination of battens and carbon stretch. The Mark has a very modern race style outline, a short boom, full profile short boom, leech extensions on the lower leech to give you the outline that you need without the super long boom. You have the wider outline with the shorter boom. So that makes the sail very easy to handle, easy through jibes and transitions. On the Mark sail, on battens 2, 3, and 4, we're combining rod fronts with tube backs. So on the release of the profile on the upper portion of the Mark sail, it's very straight. And a good draft forward deep entry into a very straight release is what will create unlimited top end speed in a sail. It's best paired for sure with a race type board or a slalom type board. You could put it on a free ride, free wave maybe, but it's got to be big and fast, you know, but you want something that's built for speed. I prefer Mark in the smaller sizes on RDM masts, actually. I like the feel of the mast. I like the feel of the rig in my hands with that RDM mast. As I move to the larger sizes, you can use SDM. So sizes 430 and larger, the Mark is SDM compatible. And probably works a little better with SDM because you get more stiffness out of less weight. We're offering a range of SDM masts this year that pair well with the Mark and the Nexus sail. Mark is an excellent choice for any sort of dedicated speed type sailing, but in a slalom scenario, say like the Maui Race Series, for example, there's a lot to be gained by being quick around the marks and have an easy jibing sail. And with just 6 battens and no cams, the Mark, it jibes like a wave sail. Basically, you can turn so tight, transition quickly, the rotation is instantaneous and you're off. So that maneuverability and easy handling really brings a lot to the table in a race scenario. Cam sails have a higher top end speed potential because of the inherent stability and profile that the sails have. But when you have a sail with no cam, it's a lot of value to the fact that it's that much easier to rig. It's less components to mess with through the rigging process. There's less chance of things breaking or going wrong. And then with cambered sails, it's always, you got to get it just right for the thing to rotate fully and properly. And that's fine, there's a place for race sails. But having a camless race type sail is really a ton of fun.